Hello friends and welcome back to Purus Tech Java tutorials. In the last session we had seen the abstraction using the interfaces, and in this session we are going to cover the encapsulation. This is one of the most important feature of Java OOPS concept. So what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is basic definition is the process of bundling the data and the method together in a single unit, that is a class. As we have seen in the earlier example or earlier sessions, we have bundled some of the variables and some of the methods in a class. So that is purely encapsulation. Now let's define this in term of program. So here I have the learning package here, and in this package I have created an example, encapsulation example, and here I will keep one data, that is, let's say, integer int var equal to, let's say, 8, and let's say there is one method, a print 3 times of int value, and let's do the return type as void here. Sysout 3 times of int value is, we'll say, plus 3 into int variable. Okay, let's add one psvm public static void main, and we'll just create an object ee equal to new encapsulation example, e dot print 3 times of value, integer value. So let's try to run this program. So it will print 3 into 8, that is 24. So what we have seen is the first point is process of bundling the data and method together in a single unit, that is a class. Within a class we are bundling the two things, that is data and the method together. So this is the data and these are the methods. So these methods and data are together, we are bundling inside a class. So this is the encapsulation concept. So here is the output, 3 times of int value is 24. Now one more second point what we can achieve through encapsulation is we can hide the data or method from the external world, in the sense external Java class files, or we can say Java objects. So from the external Java class or object we can hide the data or the method. So this is a new concept which we'll cover. Let's see how we can hide the data or method. So hiding the data or method means, let's say, this variable can we access in a different class, or can we hide it? Or let's for example, I have created one more uh, class, that is use encapsulation example, in a different package. If you see here, package test, so here I have one more test package, and here is one more class which I have defined. So how to create a package you would have seen in the earlier session. So let me just create it here for the revise. So here new package, and you can create a package, and then next is create a class. So like that I have created the package and class here, different package and different class. So test is the package and use encapsulation example is a different class. So we can hide this particular variable in here. So data hiding uh, we can achieve through all these access modifiers. So there are 4 access modifiers. We'll cover one by one here. So public, let's go to public. So if we will just attach public keyword here, we have seen this earlier also in this public static void main. This is a access modifier. So public. So public variables can be accessed anywhere in your application. So let's, for example, here in this class, I can do one thing, psvm main method, and I'll create a new object of encapsulation example. So here encapsulation example equal to new encapsulation example, and I will just say sysout dot int var. So what is happening? I can access this integer variable which is defined in this particular class in my second class, right? So let me show you one tabular form. Here I have defined modifiers public. In the sense, same class or nested class, it is available. It is available means yes. Let's go back and let's transform in this example. Here I can access, let's say I can do dot int var. So I can sysout e dot dot int var. So I am accessing the same variable in the same class. So this is what I have given here. In the same class I can access. So there is something called nested class. We'll come into this in a different session. Now let's come here, different class within the same package. So here, this one, is it coming in the same package? No, right? So let's go back here and let's go back to learning. Let's create a new class, and here use encapsulation same package. Let's give the name like this so that will be clear, and psvm, and we'll create an object of encapsulation example equal to new encapsulation example, and ps and sout dot int var. So here I can access this integer variable which is defined in this particular encapsulation example in the same package and a different class, right? This is what I have defined here. Different class within the same package I can access. Let's try to run this. Okay, I can access this particular variable. It is printing. Now let's come to the third one, subclass within the same package. So it can be accessed. Let's define one more subclass which will extend this particular encapsulation example. So I'll just create new class encapsulation example subclass same package. So here I'll just create main method psvm. What I will do, I need to make this as a subclass of this encapsulation example. So I need to extend this one so that this encapsulation example will become the superclass and this is the subclass. So here extends encapsulation example. So ultimately what it will do, it will inherit this particular variable here. So now this has become the subclass of this encapsulation example. So I can access the variable what is defined here inside this subclass in the same package. So let's try to sys out. Before to that I need to create an object of this. So let's give es equal to new encapsulation same package, and I will say EES dot int variable. See, integer variable can be accessed within the same package and subclass. This is what I have defined here. Subclass within the same package, it can be accessed. Now let's come to different one. Subclass within the different package. So like that, this public modifiers can be accessed anywhere in the world. So let's come to the private access modifiers. So here, if I'll change in encapsulation example this variable to private, I can access within the class, right? Within the same class? Yes. Okay, after making this private, I can access this particular variable within the same class, but I cannot access anywhere else. See, different class within the same package, subclass within the same package, nowhere I can access. For example, here I have a different class and different package, and that too, it's a subclass. So nowhere I can access this particular variable. This is what it means, private. So this is the most secure modifier, and this is the most exposed modifier. Let's come to default. So default, how we can make, let's come to encapsulation example. If we don't give any of the access modifier, this will become the default. So here what happens, in the same class we can access. So here the same thing, we can access it. Next comes to here, different class within the same package. So different class, let's come here and okay, so this is a different class within the same package. I can still access subclass within the same package. So let's come back. So this is the subclass. So this is the subclass, and we can access still this variable. There is no problem. But what is the fourth one it is telling? Subclass within a different package we cannot access, right? So subclass within a different package. Let's make it so this is the different package and this is different class. If I will just extend that encapsulation example, so this will become the subclass. And if I'll create an, let's comment this, if I'll create an object of UE equal to use encapsulation example, UE equal to new use encapsulation example, and I'll just say UE dot int var. So what it is doing, it is not able to access the int variable which is defined in this superclass. This is what is defined here. Subclass within the different package. This is we cannot access. Even any other class. So here any other class means any other class in other packages. Right? Here we have covered different class in same package. Any other class in different package. So different package it cannot access. Let's try to use that one. So here I can remove this. So this became a different class, and I can uncomment this. So here you cannot use this int var which is defined in encapsulation example in a different package. You cannot access this. This is what is default any other classes, any other package. That means let's come to protected. So here if I'll give protected, still within the same class I can access. So this is what it is defined, same class or nested class I can access it. Different class within the same package. So let's come to a different class. Okay, this is a different. Okay, so here is the different class in the same package learning. So this I can still access. Let's come to subclass within the same package. So here subclass within the same package, still I can. So see this is the same package and this is a subclass. So I can still access this. Now next one, subclass within a different package. This also we can access it. So let's go back here and okay, before going to that subclass thing, let's cover any other classes, any other package. We cannot access it. So here is the example. This is any other classes, any other package. We cannot access it. Now let's come back. Subclass within different package. So here let's try to modify this one to again subclass. Encapsulation example. So I have extended, so this has become subclass, and I'll just comment this one. So encapsulation example. So use encapsulation example, and I'll just change this to UE, and still we can access this. So I hope all these things are clear. If still you're not clear, please put in your comments in which part you're not clear. I'll try to clarify. Okay, and in the next session, we will cover the polymorphism, which is one more concept of OOPS. So for that, stay tuned and thanks for watching this video.